Have you always wanted to form a huge Holy Roman Empire in Hearts of Iron 4? If yes, then this is the right video for you. This gives us the option to revive the Holy Roman Empire. Hello and welcome to the 5th tutorial on my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how you can form a very big Holy Roman Empire in Hearts of Iron 4 following a strategy that I have made, which is easy to execute and works very well. Even if you do not go Holy Roman Empire, if you just want to quickly take out the allies. But before we get into the video, I just want to quickly say thank you for 500 subscribers that I've hit recently. As I've mentioned in the community post, it's like an early birthday gift to me, and I appreciate every single one of you very much. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So we will be playing as Germany. Ironman mode, historical focus is off, but we need to go into custom game rules and set the United Kingdom, or Britain in this case, to follow the democratic path. First things first, before anything else, we need to start creating an agency. Research wise, we will be researching paratroopers and the rest on industry, something like this. Build some military industry in these states. I purposefully avoid building in these 4 states because if you do the focus Reichsautobahn, you get maximum infrastructure there. Focus wise, we will not be doing any focuses right now. Construction wise, I will delete all the ships because I will not be using any form of naval warfare the whole game. I will also put 5 on fighters. Rest of the airplanes I will delete. Also, I will not be building any light tanks. 10 on guns will be enough. Then let's put like 3 like this, maybe 4. Just in case. Some more on guns. Let's queue up 15 and then let's put 5 more on airplanes. Let's not forget to trade for rubber. Take all of the transport planes and put them into this airport. Then the rest, besides the naval planes, we will put into this Niederschleißen airport. I will delete all the non-infantry divisions. And the infantry divisions I will put on the Czechoslovak border and set an offensive line. Now we can start the game. Now when all of our planes arrive in this airport, we will take all the fighter wings and put them in Oberbayern in this airport. And after they're here, you can just shift click, they will exercise until they are level 3. The same goes with this. We want them to be as high level as possible. We can also assign a general. I will assign this general right here because he has very good traits. And for the field marshal, I will assign von Kluge. Also at the beginning of the game, we need to put 24 cavalry divisions into training. And also set it the highest equipment priority. Now that our agency is created, we will get the localized training centers. And when this is done, we will recruit a French spy. And then we will place them in the capital. And then we will pick the elusive gentleman. And when you get 50 political power, start justifying on Czechoslovakia. Now you can pick a focus. Finally, I will go for the 4-year plan for some industry bonuses. Now you can get another spy. I will, for example, get this spy because he has some traits. Put him exactly where you put your other spy, so it just starts growing faster. After electronic mechanical engineering is done, I will pick radios. These are very needed for reinforcing battles, as it gives you reinforce rate. And because we will be going to war very soon, it's better to get this. When you have enough command power, we can assign the trait charismatic to our field marshal, which will help us regain organization faster on all of our divisions. When you're playing on non-historical, you could get something like these events. Just do not get involved. We do not care about the East over here. We only care about our Holy Roman Empire. Now when they are trained up like this, they do not need to have full equipment, but you need to make sure you can deploy all of them. Deploy them, convert them to infantry, add them to an army, get them a general. I will, for example, pick Blaskowitz because of his infantry officer trait, and we will set up a fallback line like this around the Rhineland because we cannot put divisions in there. My airplanes over here, my bombers are fully trained up. Also put some transport planes to production, 3 factories on them instead of some fighters and 1 of the infantry command, something like this, and trade for all the resources you need. And watch over the agency, because as soon as you get 50% intel network, you need to start creating a collaboration government in France. Click prepare and make sure operations are at the highest priority, so they get the super equipment directly, because you basically have 60 days to fill up the support equipment. Otherwise, you will be wasting time, which we don't have that much time. So what you can do is you can delete some of these units. I will delete 4. That will give me nearly enough, 120. As you can see, we only need 80 support equipment, which we will have enough time to put 4 more divisions into training and put the reinforcements at low priority, so these fill up after operations. And now the 4-year plan is done. I will do autarky. Basic machine tools is done. I will go for dispersed industry 1. You can go for concentrated industry if that's your playstyle, but just go for some kind of industry. As you can see, our support equipment is fully filled up before the factories did the civilian work. Also, when you get 100 political power, you will pick the army offense expert. When all of your planes here are trained up, you can put them on close air support and strategic bombing with a focus on forts. And yeah, even if you are missing some support equipment, just deploy them. We mainly need the men in the field. They will fill up slowly over time. You can also put like 3 more factories on support equipment. The fighters are not that important. We just need some production. But we mainly need the guns and support equipment. You can probably take off 1 of the factories from the towed artillery because we are stockpiling a lot of artillery and we need the support equipment more. Next, improved machine tools, construction 1. Now we have paratroopers. This template is actually more than enough for what we need. So just train up 8 of them and put them at high equipment priority so they get all the guns they need. Just put, for example, 8 on support equipment, 20 on guns, and then some airplanes after this. So your queue should look something like this right now. Also, trades, pick ones you want. I will pick this one, but if you pick the trade, make sure to actually assign it to your equipment by going to the guns, for example, and clicking the military industrial organization over here, saving it and replacing it. If you do that, then you should see this MIO icon over here in the production line. If you don't, that means it's not assigned and you are not getting that bonus. After Gidon, we will go for some civilian factories. Deploy all of your paratroopers as soon as you can. Add them to an army, but give them this specific general, Carol Student, because he has the paratroopers trait which we will need. The first one will go to Paris. The second one will go to Orleans. The third one will go to Tours. The fourth one will go to Lyon. The fifth one will go to Lille. The sixth one will go to Vichy. The seventh one will go to Reims. And the eighth one will go to Dijon. Your paratrooper order should look something like this. You don't need to further train up any of these units. We'll just assign 5 more onto guns. And also go for dispersed industry 2 with another 100 political power. Get the infantry expert. Set your battle plans to aggressive. And our collaboration government is gonna be done before we get the war goal, which is exactly what we want. Also, in some cases, if you go down historical, Romania will withdraw its guarantees from Czechoslovakia. But even if they don't, then you don't need to worry. I will show you how you can fight Romania basically, or hold them if they are guaranteed. I will also be picking political loyalty for extra stability, which will get us some factory output. Now that the radios are done, I will be going for this research for defense and breakthrough. Seems like our deficits are getting better. I will now train up 12 more units. This focus is done. Next, I will do KDA Wagen for even more civilian industry. Also, you can shift train these divisions before the war. Improved machine tools is done. I will now go for interwar artillery. I will also pick the army regrouping expert, which will also give us more division recovery rate, making our divisions recover organization even quicker. If you have 500 fighters, then by either pressing D or by clicking this button, you can split them, which will fill them up more. Don't forget to put them on air superiority over Western Germany. Justification is done. Also do the same with the transport planes in case you get more. You can see I have 106. Now, very important, collaboration government is done. I've gotten only a 30% collaboration. Sometimes you get a 45%, but even a 30% collaboration should be more than enough. You can withdraw the spies from there and start spying in Czechoslovakia. Then you just declare war. For me, Romania is guaranteeing Czechoslovakia, meaning I will be able to show you how you defend against them. You declare war, but you have the game paused, right? The Rhineland becomes demilitarized. You will stop training your units, preferably. I forgot about that, but it shouldn't be a big of a problem. You just put up a front line, offensive line for some planning, and you immediately click this order and click glider planes. Now, don't forget to activate the battle plan for attacking Czechoslovakia. Make sure your planes are up. The same with these planes, but make sure your transport planes look like this. They have this no mission assigned. If they are assigned somewhere, if you like right click them, even if you do not click air supply, they will not be able to paradrop and you will not be able to pick the order. Now you can watch, we should immediately start paradropping. We have captured the capital city and some other cities, which will make France capitulate. Before they capitulate, we need to start justifying on Austria, because we are at war with a major power. The justification is gonna be quick, and they should capitulate. Yep, they immediately capitulated, and now we just regain control of all of our states. Now what you will do is all those 8 paratroopers, put a fallback line into Calais, and these 24 divisions, put them into Dunkirk, because we are going for the United Kingdom. Now you can speed up and just watch as Czechoslovakia falls with your air support. Also, you can put the fighter wings up over them, keep some over Western Germany, so there is no air support from their side. Do not get anybody into your faction. Italy is our enemy, because we need Northern Italy for the whole Roman Empire. In the peace deal with France, annex everything. Same with Navy. You cannot puppet anything, because we will be going to a civil war. You would just have to fight those puppets, and that's just more work than necessary. So just annex everything. This is also spike world tension, which will then make Austria be justified by the UK, which is exactly what we want. And those 12 divisions will now come in handy. Deploy them, start training up 12 more. Again, put them under a general. I will pick Hitler and put up a front line over Austria like this, because we will finish justifying very quickly. KDF wagon is done. Now I will not do any focuses, and you shouldn't either. Just do these 4 or any other 4 focuses, but make sure you are saving focuses, because we will need political power, and also the 10-day saving up before we do our first political focus, oppose the Mustache Man. Now we encircled nearly all of their army there. They lost Prague, and now they capitulate. Again, take everything, do not puppet anything. Instantly when that happens, you will have a border with Romania. Just take 3 divisions from this army and put a fallback line over here. There's a supply hub right here in Prešov, and the rest put on the front line with Austria. Make sure your air is also over Austria. All of it. Besides maybe like some planes over Western Germany, so your industry doesn't get bombed. Make sure to put your bombers closer, for example to this airport a bit east of Brno, so the CAS actually works. And you can also put a little bit in here, so it works for here as well. For the CAS to help in a battle, the tile must be in the airplane's range, meaning by splitting it, there is CAS support on every single tile of Austria, meaning we will have close air support everywhere when we push. Now before you go into the war with the UK, make sure you put up your paratrooper divisions. You also need to put your transport wings into Calais, to the airport right there. That's why we put the paratroopers there. You can do 2 over here, 2 on the tile south of that, and the rest on Dover. And also remove the fallback line here, so they are instantly ready to go into battle. We can also put some spies, for example Switzerland, because they are a pretty difficult country to invade. We will declare. This will drag in UK. If we slow down, again, don't forget to activate the order. Click glider planes. Execute the order with all of your air. And the UK is in. Start immediately justifying on Luxembourg. When they paratroop, just start taking some land. Go for Dover and that. Here go for Portsmouth and Dover again. Austria has joined the allies. Romania should follow. Yep, there it is. We have now secured 2 ports. You can now funnel the 32 divisions. I will shift click, which will now merge these 24 divisions with the paratrooper divisions. So they will be evenly spaced out, and there won't be like a line of paratroopers and then a line of infantry. Now also set a battle plan. Set it something like this before these two cities, because we do not want to capitulate the UK just yet. We need to get some other justifications in. Yeah, they might convert you a little bit, but we quite literally don't care. Just march into London. We have quickly taken London. Secure ports, secure any kind of supply you can, and click the battle plan as well. Move your airports closer to the front lines. Those 12 divisions that we have been training, get them out, put them on Luxembourg, so you have some divisions there to get rid of them. Any of your military industry, just put in stuff you need. I would need quite a bit of guns, so I'll just put like 5 more on guns, and then a few more on support equipment, something like this. And now we have capitulated Austria. This entire army will go over here on Luxembourg, because then we will use that to take out the lowland countries. And we can use the air to quickly take out the lowland countries. And now you can just remove the strategic bombing focus. We need to purely focus on close air support. And I will also go for improved infantry equipment 1. Encircle divisions wherever you can. Make sure you do not capitulate the UK yet. We need some more justification. Luxembourg justification done. Justify on Belgium. That's just a 10-day justification. Declare on Luxembourg. Quickly wipe them out. 24 divisions on Belgium. Make sure you press B to get the strategic redeployment order, so they use the railways. Also micro here, so you take out Wales. Our war goal on Belgium is done. We will declare war. We now justify against Netherlands, which will take 25 days. Click the battle plan order. Quickly take them out with your CAS. The UK is quite close to capitulation. I will stop the battle plans. Now these 24 divisions on the border with the Netherlands. Your dockyards on convoys. Latest at like around me. Make sure to start this focus. Oppose the Moustache Man. Our justification is done. We declare war. And last justification we will do is against Switzerland. And when the Netherlands and the Dutch East Indies are in the Allies, and you are justifying a war on Switzerland, you can now finally capitulate the United Kingdom. Now in this peace deal, you cannot just take everything, or else you will not be able to do the necessary focuses to form the Holy Roman Empire. You can take all of Luxembourg, Belgium, Austria, Romania, and the Commonwealth countries. And also the Dutch East Indies, like so. Now there is only the UK and Netherlands left. With the Netherlands, just leave them in, for example, Suriname, and the UK, leave them in the Shetland Islands, just like that. Now you have annexed everything besides one state of Netherlands and the UK. This is required because both the UK and the Netherlands need to be alive at peace with you for you to be able to do some focuses. And you can also take all of their navies. Another thing, you must change the government of the UK. If they stay democratic, they will hate you for generating world tension. For you to be able to form the Holy Roman Empire, you need to do a decision that requires the UK to have 100 relations with you, which is not possible if you do not change your government. Now you can confirm an exit. Your Germany should look something like this. A huge empire in early 37. You can also use this if you just want a big Germany. If you do that, then you do not oppose the Moustache Man. I will just delete the paratroopers. And now I will set up a fallback line on the borders of the civil war, so we can win it as soon as possible. I will also do the excavation tax. Now the fallback line goes something as follows. These two provinces here. Then what I usually do, I select Hanover. Then I press Alt and right click. So now I can drag and modify the fallback line. Then I click on Hessen and do the same thing. Also, you need to build a railway from this supply hub over here. Just control click it. This will enable you to have supply in this region here. You can also change doctrine. I will just get superior firepower, and I will just make a simple 2-width cavalry template. As some of you pointed out in the comments, actually having a full cavalry template would be better. Research wise, I will get this research right here. Basically, if you want to know how you time this focus, you need this focus to be done before the 7th of May. That's when the Hindenburg incident happens. But I've timed it literally exactly the day it's supposed to happen. The event doesn't pop up for me, so I'm all good. I will not be accepting the proposal. But the first thing I need to do is sharpen air safety regulations for 50 political power. Then you could go extensive conscription. It's a good idea. Or war economy. I will go for some more manpower. Now I will get the anti-brown ideology agent. And I will also get improved equipment conversion. I've done excavation 1 and 2, now I will do mechanical computing. Now you can start doing anti-fascist and anti-democratic raids, which will now make us grow very quickly. And Berlin is gonna be ours very soon. Yep, and we have won the civil war very quickly. Now we can do secure the new state, hang the fascist leadership, and delete your entire army. What is National Brotherhood? I've never seen this before. What? Does anybody know about this? If Turkey presses the Hatay issue, you can give it to them, but I will not be giving it to them because it's my territory and they cannot do anything about it. They do not get a war goal or anything, so you can just keep this. Now that we have secured the new state, let's revive the Kaiserreich and just save up the political power. We will not be doing much more war, so I will just build up some civilian industry. As you can see, we will have 40% support for our party even before we finish this focus, so we can do Return of the Kaiser instantly after that. I will also go for radio detection. Now we are the German Empire. If you are wondering why we deleted all of our army, for us to be able to get the HRE, we basically need the Netherlands to reject the Wilhelm II to return. Oh, we have just finished the justification against Switzerland. We have no army because we cannot have an army for this focus to work. We have until the April, basically 2 months. So we have time to deploy like 2 armies after this focus is finished. In my latest game where I perfected this strategy, Switzerland has gotten guaranteed by Sweden. It's not a problem for us because we don't share a land border, but this all basically means you get the Swedish resources as well. Mechanical computing is done. I will do competing machine, and Return of the Kaiser is done. Now we will wait for the event to pop up. Wait, what? No way. Okay, because I don't want to replay this whole campaign as it's kind of perfect because it shows that the Sweden guaranteed Switzerland and Romania has guaranteed Czechoslovakia, meaning you get basically the most territorial expansion you can get. I will just accept this, right? We now have Wilhelm II. I have a different portrait because I have a portrait mod. But what I will do is I will convert my save to non-Ironman, and as I have shown in my 4th tutorial on the channel, so go check that out if you want to see how you can turn your Ironman saves into non-Ironman. Now I'm in the game, I am in a non-Ironman. I will now just event thing like this, right? Think this works? Yep, okay. So now this should be the event you get after you complete the focus Return of the Kaiser and Netherlands rejects. Then you need to click perhaps they have a point. We have other candidates, right? You do not want to declare war on them. So when you do that, then you have Wilhelm III, but now you have these decisions. Reinstate Prince Wilhelm's right of succession, modernize the succession laws. Now I will do Captain of Industry. Now we need to do expatriate the communists, and we need to quickly train up an army of 48 cavalry divisions. Of this 0.2 cav template. That's why I also picked it, because you can just quickly pop out some units. I will also get some doctrine. I will also set all of my planes up over Alpine region. Okay, I will deploy these divisions and change them to the infantry template that we have. Also assign our best generals for attack, Kepler, and also our foreign colleague field marshal. Quickly put them onto the front line. I will put up my navy, so the Swedish cannot naval invade me because they do have a decent naval force. Now I can declare war on them. Sweden is guaranteeing them. I'll just send. Also start justifying on Italy. We have done this focus. Now we need to accept British naval dominance. I will also start improving relations with the British. Now we have accepted the British naval dominance. Now we can do an alliance with the Shade. The British Empire welcomed us to the... Yeah, because they don't have a faction, but that doesn't matter. Now, after we are not at war, we should get a decision to do something. Now you can do any focuses. I will, for example... rebuild the nation so I can get these nice buffs over there. We will declare war. Yeah, Bern is encircled. They cannot do their last shenanigans and they finally capitulated. Yeah, I just need this city. Okay, finally, Sweden has capitulated. And we will annex them, take their navy. Now we can fully focus on the Italians. I just encircled the whole Italian army in the north over here. I'll do Danzig for guarantees and hopefully I can, you know, get some more core territory. I will definitely keep it. Yeah, yep, okay. My peace deal actually is very beautiful because we need these northern states as follows. We need these states for the Holy Roman Empire. Also take the colonies so the borders look nice. And you know, I'll just take everything because I did everything in the war. But as I've shown you, if I improve relations with the UK, I will also get a non-aggression pact with them. Yep, that gives me 100% relations. Now I can request the restoration of the British titles, which they should accept. Yep. And now, when you get this event, you need to send a liaison. Victoria will be sent ahead, and the rest of the family will be in the Hindenburg that didn't explode. Oh, yep, I've gotten some more core states. Now there is a tragedy. The Hindenburg was aflame in London. And because we have sent the Queen Victoria ahead, she didn't die. So now we get Victoria. I have a different picture because I have the mod, but she's a very good leader. This gives us the option to revive the Holy Roman Empire. So now you have formed the Holy Roman Empire and conquered around 40% of the world. If you liked this tutorial, then I would appreciate you giving a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you would like to see next. Thanks again for 500 subscribers and see you in the next video.